West Ham everyone's second team? Not after this grotesque, unsympathetic farce of a club sold its soul. They know a thing or two about exaggerating attendances in London's East End. If all who claimed to have been there when Ronnie Kray did for George Cornell are to be believed, the Blind Beggar pub on Whitechapel Road must be the biggest boozer in the world, probably about the size of the London Stadium, where, it seems, crowds are also not what they seem. According to West Ham United, their average Premier League attendance last season was 55,309. According to Newham Council, based on a sample of 12 of their 19 home games, it was 42,279. The degree of accuracy in the figures is open to debate, but any regular at the stadium will tell you the lower figure is closer to the mark. The veracity or otherwise of the crowd numbers, detailed in an intriguing BBC report, is of no seismic significance, but this is just another strand to a sad story. It is a stretch to say West Ham United were once a lot of people's favorite second club, but there was a degree of external warmth towards the institution. No longer. The drip-drip effect of stories regarding the grotesquely expensive farce that is West Ham's tenancy in a publicly owned stadium means their footballing plight generates zero sympathy. It might well be the landlord's fault that West Ham pay a pitifully low rent, and the landlords might well be in the wrong in disputes over such things as the honors board and the covering of the athletics track. Yet from the outside, most only see owners who have landed a right touch by, to use a grand cliché, selling the club's soul. The spiritual home, incidentally, is now only home to 842 one-bedroom and two-bedroom flats with prices ranging from £359,500 to £480,500. Now, let's not get too nostalgic about Upton Park. For an away fan, it could be intimidating and unpleasant. But it was not alone in that. The only thing intimidating or unpleasant about West Ham's current stadium is the anesthesia of the nearby shopping centre. So many of the stadium issues would be glossed over by a successful, attractive winning team. Yet of the 40 Premier League games played there, West Ham have won only 14 and are barely averaging a goal a game. In the early stages of a third season at their new home, West Ham are on their third manager, with the fourth probably not far away, and have signed 26 new players during that period. With the sort of hindsight 4 Premier League matches and 4 defeats provides, it is easy to say the appointment of Manuel Pellegrini was uninspiring. But it was uninspiring. They might have been recruiting a Premier League winner, but they were also recruiting a manager who, in his last gig, won only 22 of his 60 games in charge of Herby China Fortune. Never want to miss the latest transfer news or match reports? We've got newsletters sending you the latest from the football world, or, more specifically, for Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, FC Barcelona and Real Madrid. Sign up here to receive stories straight to your inbox. It is becoming impossible not to think the incessant noise about the stadium has distracted owners, who have taken their eye off the ball. Next up for West Ham is a trip to Everton. If the old Upton Park had a spiritual sister, it would probably be Goodison Park. As Farhad Moshiri increased his majority stake in the club, Everton chairman Bill Kenwright was insisting the plans to build and move to a new stadium were on track. There are positive examples of grand, old clubs uprooting themselves for Everton to follow. West Ham United is not one of them.